Hello to everyone who clicked on this video. My name is TayRB. If you are new and if you are not, welcome back, of course. I am back with another reading for you guys today, and today I'm going to be reading sand for you. So I have two different colors of sand. We have like this green color and then this like pinky blue color. And I'm only going to be doing 2 piles today because I am limited on time. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more sand readings in the future, maybe like a couple, because I'm not going to lie to y'all, like this was a mess. Like it's just sand like everywhere over here. Oh my God. But anyway, I have 2 piles here in front of you. Pile number 1 is going to be to your left. All right, and pile number 2 is going to be this one to the right. We're looking at ancestor messages today, okay? So I'm going to have all of the links in the timestamps, not in the timestamps, Jesus, Lavelle Christ. I'm really on one today. In the description box for you guys down below, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your reading today on messages from your ancestors. Now, today we're going to be reading sand. And so, of course, we're going to just go right ahead and get started. The first message is coming through from my pile number 1 is being more consistent with your spiritual practice. They're speaking on meditation. I feel like for this group, sometimes you question your gifts or question if you are hearing them correctly. And when I say them, I mean your ancestors specifically. You can get confused thinking that maybe you're imagining things, or maybe that it's not them, maybe it's your voice. They're saying that this could be fixed with a consistent meditation schedule. So they definitely speak on you knowing your own voice from spirit, because I feel like they're sending you messages, and sometimes they're either not coming through or you hear them and then second guess yourself. So they speak about having more of a consistent spiritual ritual. Something that you do to make sure that you can always stay connected. There's also a warning here about giving your energy to people who don't have your best interest at heart. This is talking about snakes, because right now I'm seeing and hearing that these are people who they have exposed to you before. And this is someone you already know about, or people who you already know about, who you maybe consistently give your energy to, or maybe it's not that easy to get rid of this person. Maybe they're family, and you constantly have to see them, or maybe even people who you work with or live with or something like that. But they're really speaking on limiting contact with whoever this person or these people are, because they seem to take a lot of your energy and they seem to bother you, whoever they are, pile number 1. And so this is really a message on not having to relearn the same lesson, right? Like you already know that this person is not good for you. So why would you go back and touch fire, right, that you already know is hot? Okay, so also this pile has some sort of goal in mind, or something that you are trying to accomplish, or something that you are trying to do. There is a lot of distractions that I am seeing here. And so your ancestors want to urge you to really stay focused, because there are a lot of distractions being sent in to throw you off. So they're telling me really focus on staying focused. Now, I feel like a lot of you kind of say you're going to do something, and then again, like I said, you could be getting distracted. So they or distracted, excuse me. So they really speak about writing things down, creating a list at the beginning of the day, especially if you are feeling very overwhelmed, just at the beginning of the day, write down in your notes in your cell phone on a piece of paper exactly what you want to get done for the day. And then as you get things done, check them off. It will not only give you a sense of accomplishment, but it'll help you make sure that you get all of your tasks for the day done. They're also speaking about lack of energy here, or maybe not even lack of energy, but just not feeling like yourself. And so if you are not feeling like yourself, pile number one, I feel like you have like a specific gift coming in, and this is the gift of feeling. And so the way you are absorbing energy is going to be different from the way some other people absorb energy if they're empaths or psychics or whatever. So you are going to be able to start kind of like feeling other people's feelings, and it can also be absorbed through the content that you watch on social media and also the food that you eat. And so they're really stressing on your environment, because this gift could be or seem to be kind of burdensome, right? Because you know, I know you still have to do everyday things like go to work or be around people, or you may not have time to pack lunch and maybe you got to stop and get some fast food. But they're speaking about setting yourself up for success, maybe in the morning, or carrying a piece of jewelry or something on you to protect your energy, or really meditating and coming up with a consistent spiritual practice or morning routine to protect your energy so you're not depleted throughout the day, because this can come through as really rapid mood swings. I don't know, there's something about headphones and taking off headphones. I don't know if you listen to a lot of music or play loud music, or I feel like I could have even some gamers here who kind of put their headphones on and kind of zone out. They are really speaking about taking those headphones off and getting off of social media. Getting off of social media, checking out, putting the phone down, because it could be causing a lot of sensory overload. I don't know who needs to hear this specifically, but make sure when you are smudging your home, when you're saging or cleansing, make sure you are opening the windows and the doors. Or make sure you are cleansing your home in its entirety, because there's something about negative energy being cleansed, but then turning right back around. Okay, and there's also something about when you cleanse or when you are doing like protection work or something, there are certain scriptures that you should be saying if you are comfortable using sacred text. And sacred text is going to be different for all of you. And so really go and pray and meditate on what scriptures or excerpts from whatever sacred text you use to say during certain rituals, or even certain prayers that I'm saying that you can say at your altar. And this is something that you will be led to. You can see this in a dream. It'll pop up on your news feed, or you can see this through meditation. I feel like for this pile, for the most part, you are headed in the right direction, and they speak on pointing you in the right direction, but trying to have you avoid certain obstacles that they see coming, but you don't, and protecting you from things and people that are trying to come into your life that do not serve you, to have you progress along. So it really is strengthening the connection for this pile and really cultivating that relationship with your ancestors if you feel like it is not strong already. I'm going to go ahead. We are going to grab some cards to wrap it up. For my pile number one. We have the Angel of Strength. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So again, I feel like for some of you, this is definitely highlighting a person in your life who you have already seen their sneaky ways and know that they are not for you, that you are holding on to. This is really encouraging you to move forward, to move on from whoever this person is. Others of you, this is really telling you to stay up on your protection rituals, your spell work, not even just protection, but just creating new opportunities and doors for yourself, especially with this Two of Wands. If you are doing this professionally or in the public eye, you can expect to get sent negative energy intentionally and unintentionally. I'm hearing it just comes with the territory. Right now, all negative energy is from people who are being malicious, but they just might not be ready to hear what you have to say depending on what you are doing, or people who are having a hard time in their lives. When they look at you on the outside looking in and see that you might not be having a hard of a time, sometimes that stirs up negative feelings and emotions. And for this pile specifically, you are really sensitive to that energy. So this is talking about always staying cleansed, always staying protected, and always be opening up new doors for yourself. Because when these blockages come up, pile number one, you are a manifester, right? You are a magician, and you should be able to light a candle or conjure up something to open up a new path for yourself when things seem like it's crumbling, or maybe when things don't go your way and it's all trial and error. But this is really speaking on keeping your eyes open for people who envy you and people who might not be on your side. Sorry, y'all, my Google speaker was going like crazy. But basically just looking out for people who might not actually be happy for you. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end your reading there, pile number one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who chose pile number two. This is going to be your reading today on messages from your ancestors. So you guys chose this color, sand. It's like multicolored. But we're going to go ahead and get started. On my pile two. Immediately for this pile, I'm getting a lot of great energy. Your ancestors are very, very proud of you. I feel like you have been doing a lot of work. For those of you who have been in a creative funk, I see that there are going to be a lot of downloads and creativity headed your way. Some of you guys who have your own businesses here, I'm seeing that you're going to release new items in your store, or something about having new clients come to you. But there's something new that is about to be released that's going to bring you a whole new set of abundance. And so I really do feel like the ancestors are about to gift this pile with something. I'm seeing a lot of fireworks. You could have just recently went to see some fireworks, but I'm seeing some sort of good news or good energy for you to celebrate, pile number two, okay? There is a gift, also a spiritual gift that this pile has, and I kind of want to say it's almost like reading people's minds, or like knowing what they think, or just being able to look at somebody and knowing what they think at that moment, which is really, really cool. That's very interesting to come through, and really cool if you have that. But they're saying that you can use this to your advantage in your everyday life when having conversations with people. Some of you, I feel like, are keeping you're keeping your spirituality and your gifts separate from your everyday life, right? Especially if you are not working professionally in the spiritual field, and then you just are, it's just something that you kind of do on the side, or you kind of do at home, or you kind of do for fun. That's great. That's all fine and dandy. Not everybody everybody is meant to go into it professionally, but if you have gifts here, your ancestors are really speaking on using your gifts to your advantage, even in your everyday life, whatever they are. And not just saving them for when you're at home, when you're alone, when you're connecting with them. Because they are supposed to get you further in life and open up a lot of doors and opportunities for you. And I'm seeing in the near future, you will have greater opportunities to do that. Yeah, because I'm seeing an hourglass. I'm seeing time or an hourglass and then two people standing on either side of the hourglass. I feel like you're about to be handed down some gifts from your timeline, or if they're speaking on reincarnation here. So some of you could have even already incarnated and are reincarnated. So you're getting some gifts back. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If not, you're just being handed down some things from your ancestral lineage, or this has already happened to you. And they want you to use it more or use it to your advantage. There's something about nighttime or insomnia here. If some of you have been recently woken up in the middle of the night and you can't find yourself being able to go back to sleep, I feel like because at that moment you're supposed to be doing something, either like going into a meditation, or it seems like they're trying to talk to you to convey a message. And so if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, I feel like that would be a good time to, I'm hearing pull some cards if you can, or just go into a meditation, or sit there and get the download, depending on how you prefer to do those things. Because this isn't going to be just like a regular time where you wake up in the middle of the night and you may use the bathroom, but you're feeling groggy and you just want to get back to bed. Like, this is going to be a time where you wake up and you just have like energy for no reason. You're just like, it's 3:30 in the morning and I could run a marathon. It's going to be like those times. I feel like they have an easier time connecting to you at this point, or maybe at this moment, which is why you are waking up. Because some of you guys receive visions here, but not necessarily in your sleep. I feel like some people in this pile dream, but there's a lot of people in this pile who either don't dream at all or don't remember your dreams at all. And so they speak on realizing your visions, because how it is being put in front of me is almost like a movie playing in your head, right? Of you seeing something before it happens. And if you have not experienced this already, this is something that is going to be coming in for some of you guys very soon. Pile 2, there's a secret. There's a surprise. There's something coming in for you, and it's a good feeling. So I'm not saying that to scare anybody, but there's something magical coming in for you. And I'm not getting too many details because this is something that I'm guessing that they want to keep hush hush. But all I could say is, if you are struggling right now, especially like financially, or just like where you are, or just whatever you got going on, they speak of abundance, or they speak of legs. And it's so weird to come through as legs, but like legs of a table. So they're speaking of stability, basically, is what it is. Or like a third leg, because I'm also being shown a cane, right? So if you have trouble walking, if you have trouble standing, and you get a cane, you have something that will support you. So they are speaking about an extra layer of support coming in for you. I'm also hearing something about singing, dancing, and praying. So if this is something that you do for your ancestors, I really do feel like they enjoy it. I really do feel like they like it. And if not, I feel like this is something that they would enjoy, going to your altar and singing if you have an altar, or just connecting with them in that sort of way. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pull some cards. I don't know, this is so cool. There's really like no warnings for this pile, or nothing bad, which is a lot different for the first pile. It's always awesome to feel this type of energy. right, so we have door to value. There's that money. We have envy at the bottom of the deck. Let's grab a few tarot cards for my pile number 2. We have the Hierophant. We have the Hermit. And then we have the Chariot. These are all major arcana cards. Some of you who are looking to take your spirituality more serious, or like your spiritual path more serious, there is a teacher that is coming in for you, right? Like a godparent or something like that. Maybe you guys, some of you are on your road to becoming this as well. And whatever you're trying, or whatever path you're trying to take, is not cheap. This is why that extra leg of support is going to be coming in. And this is for some of you, not for all of you. This is for people who are about to be going through like initiation and that type of stuff. But if you've been searching for a teacher, or searching for the right door, or just even searching for the right spiritual path, I feel like this is going to be illuminated for you, and you're not only going to be finding your teacher, but I feel like this teacher, or whoever this guide is, because they're telling me this is physical, right? This is not a spirit that's coming into your life. This is like a whole life, real life person. Because they're showing me like a heart with like blood pumping through it. So this is somebody who's alive, okay? They definitely want to make that known. But whatever money that you are needing to take that path, especially if some of you have already been saving up for that, expect that to happen for you, right? With this door to value, right? Some sort of priest or priestess. Others of you, if this is not an actual person coming into your life, this is a lot of studying that you are going to be doing, finding value in, I'm hearing, books, or finding information on people with similar gifts as yours. And this does not have to be spiritual gifts. And of course, like the teacher doesn't have to be spiritual gifts either, right? Because we all have different strengths and weaknesses. And I don't want my readings to just be like focused on like everyone who's like psychic or has spiritual gifts. Like, girl, if you're good at doing nails, like you're gonna find like a teacher or school or something like that. You're going to be able to study. So basically, if you are wanting to save up to go to school or get a certificate or anything like that, I'm seeing some funds come in for you, basically for you to support that dream. Yeah, this pile is moving forward. All right. All in all, we did have envy at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like whatever is coming in for this pile, because it's something good. It's something good. I feel like at that point, make sure you are consistently staying up on your spiritual protection. But I feel like you already are, pile number 2. Like, this is just giving me the energy of just like walls that are built around you. Like, ain't nothing stopping your mission. Like, ain't nothing throwing you off. Like, I see a lot of focus in this pile, even if you don't feel like it. And so when this happens for you, when you get a lot of envy and you get a lot of evil eye, because that's just bound to happen, when things are just going absolutely amazing for you, pile number 2, just make sure at that point, when you could have some negative energy come towards you, you are staying balanced. You're staying up on your protection. And also beware of, I'm hearing like leeches and things like that. People who could be coming in trying to borrow money from you, or people who could just be coming in trying to throw you off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end your reading there, pile number 2. Thank you so much for reading, or for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.